The ACCA qualification is changing. Now, finally, the changes are out. And how does that have an impact on a new student or an aspirant who wants to start ACCA? Or how does that have an impact on an existing student who's already in the qualification? Now, in my today's video, I'm going to explain to you all the changes and I'm exactly going to tell you how it impacts you. If you're an existing ACCA student, first things first, you don't need to worry because ये changes 2025 में roll out नहीं हुए. These have been, ACCA just told us the plan, but the real changes start executing only after September 2027 exam. So सबसे पहला ACCA exam under the new regime is going to be in September of 2027. तो अगर आप एक existing student हैं, आपको बिल्कुल worry करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप जो पढ़ रहे हो, आपका जो existing qualification है, यही आपको apply करेगा until at least the June of 2027. अगर आपके कोई एग्जाम्स बच जाते हैं, ओके, एंड आई एम अज्यूमिंग कि अगर आप एक एग्जिस्टिंग एसीसीए स्टूडेंट अभी हो तो मोस्टली तो आपका स्किल्स लेवल और शायद कुछ पेपर्स प्रोफेशनल लेवल के भी सितंबर 27 तक तो खत्म हो ही जाएंगे. तो अगर आपके कोई एग्जाम्स जून 27 के बाद बचते हैं तो आपका क्या स्टेटस होगा उसके बारे में मैं आपको थोड़ी देर से बताता हूँ. बट फर्स्ट लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर कोई एसीसीए शुरुआत करता है इन 2027, उसके लिए व्हाट द न्यू एसीसीए क्वालिफिकेशन लुक्स लाइक. नाउ एज यू कैन सी ऑन योर स्क्रीन्स, राइट, your foundation, knowledge, expertise and strategic professional level. एक सेकंड के लिए foundation level हटा दे because that doesn't apply to most of the students in India. Let's talk about the three levels, which is knowledge, expertise and strategic professional. So as you will observe, knowledge and strategic professional word remain the same, but skills level is now called expertise level. So that's the first change you need to note. Now, traditionally, we know that ACCA has got 13 papers, right? There were 3 papers in knowledge level, 6 papers in skills level, and 4 papers in professional level. Now, that structure has definitely changed. And what is that? Let's have a look. Now, in the knowledge level, you're going to do financial accounting, management accounting, which was always there. And then there was a paper called BT, which is business and technology, which is now not there. उसके जगह आपके आ गया है business law. Okay, so ये 3 papers हैं आपके knowledge level पे. Now, when you transition into the second level, which is a skills level, there are 6 papers. And pretty much, there are 5 papers and pretty much the papers remain the same. There is taxation, there is financial reporting, there is audit risk and control, there is finance and investment, which is FM, financial management, and there's performance with data analytics. So obviously the PM paper, which is performance management, there is an entire application of data analytics and maybe a data analysis and data analytics tools. So, the tech part probably has been introduced because data analysis is such an important thing in today's day and age, right? So that paper, typically these 5 papers remain what they are. And having done that, then you move to the next level, which is a strategic professional level, where originally there were 4 papers. Now that has been replaced by 3 papers. Your essential papers are strategy. First is business and sustainability reporting. So what was SBR earlier is now business and sustainability reporting. There's strategic business leader, which has always existed. And now the change is that earlier you had to do 2 optional exams, but now instead of that, you only have to do 1 optional exam. And your options, as you can see on the screens, are audit and assurance, corporate finance, data science professional. Now, this is a new optional paper which has been introduced. Performance and insights professional and taxation advisory professionals. So very honestly, the 4 papers जो earlier थे professional में अभी भी वही हैं, उनके सिर्फ थोड़े से names changes हुए हैं obviously, but an entire new optional paper on data science professional has been introduced. So as you can see, ACCA is really putting a lot of emphasis on data analysis, data science, which is such an important skill in today's new age, right? And you can see that across the theme. So सबसे पहले ये change है कि आपके 13 से 11 papers हो चुके हैं. Second important thing is, earlier in the earlier curriculum, you had to do one essentials module called as EPSM, Ethics and Professional Skills. That was an online module. It was a self-paced module, and you had to study and give a test towards the end. Now, instead of that, ACCA has now introduced 3 modules, one at each stage. Right now, these are compulsory modules, and if you don't complete them, you don't move to the next stage. So, for example, after the knowledge level, you need to do an online module called Responsible Business Management. Having done that, then you move to the skills level. After your skills papers, you need to do a module called Digital Tech and Innovation. And then, after your professional level, you need to do a module called Ethical Sustainability Leadership. Now, ACCA, as you can again see, wants to introduce these very, very important 21st century skills which your employer is going to need. And that is why they've introduced these 3 modules. These modules obviously will be paid, but what's the amount, how rigorous are these modules, how much time do they take, etc. Details ACCA will only reveal as time progresses. Okay. Then thirdly, of course, as you can see, awards and recognition. Now the name of the awards have changed. So for example, after the knowledge level, you get a certificate called Higher Diploma in Accounting and Business. After your expertise level, you get a certificate called Advanced Diploma in Accounting and Business. And then obviously once you're done with your professional level and your modules and your PER, then you obviously become an ACCA member, right? Now, another thing that you must notice, the PER, right? Now, in the existing qualification, that's of 36 months, that still remains the same. Your practical experience requirements, time has not changed. However, having said that, ACCA has introduced something called as an optional employability module. Okay, now this optional employability module, as the word suggests, is optional. Now, if you do that, then you don't need to do 36 months of work. You can only do 30 months of work, right? In other words, if you do the optional employability module, you get a credit of 6 months. Okay, so but that's optional, right? Now again, what is the structure of the modules? What do they look like? What are the topics in there? How much time would it take, etc. Details only ACCA will reveal over a period of time. So this is in short the new syllabus. I again repeat, as you see the theme, ACCA has put in a lot of new age topics, technology, data analytics, AI, all of these things, because like we said, they want to make you very, very future ready, right? So this is what you need to note. If you are an existing student, how does life change for you? जैसे मैंने आपको पहले भी कहा, आप अभी existing qualification ही पढ़ रहे हो, existing structure में ही हो, आपके लिए nothing changes because the first exam in the new regime is going to happen only in September 27. मतलब June 27 will be the last cut off for the existing structure. एंड आपके जो भी पेपर्स बच गए हैं आफ्टर दैट, वो भी अगर बच गए हैं तो यू विल ट्रांजिशन इनटू द न्यू रेजिम. इसके लिए ACCA ने एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग टूल बनाया कॉल्ड द ACCA स्टूडेंट ट्रांजिशन टूल, and I'm going to very quickly show you how to use this tool, right? So dive in with me. Now this is a transition tool, and you can go to this link as shown. Let's say you are a student. Let's continue here, and you're studying the ACCA qualification. Now the question asks is at the time of transition. Please note this is not as of today. This is as of June 2027. जब आप transit कर रहे हो from old to new, तब आपके कितने एग्जाम्स हो चुके हैं, आपके कितने एग्जाम्स में आपको एग्जामिशन मिला है, वो आपको आंसर करना है. लेट अस अज्यूम दैट आपने एटलीस्ट 9 पेपर्स दे दिए हैं. ठीक है, ये अपन अज्यूम करते हैं. अभी 2 साल हुए, देयर इज 2 more years to go. लेट्स अज्यूम आपने FM तक दे दिया और आपका पूरा प्रोफेशनल लेवल बचा हुआ है अभी. सो व्हाट इज योर स्टेटस? Select yes if you expect to complete EPSM by September 27. Let me assume that you are all hardworking students and you will finish the module. Then what happens? Now, look at this. So knowledge level, you're done. Obviously, since you finish all the papers of skills level, expertise level also is done. You are already an advanced diploma in accounting as business. Since you have finished EPSM, that also is completed. You don't need to do at the essential employability module. You've been given the credit. What you need to now pass is the S1 exam, which is business and sustainability reporting, S2, which is strategic business leader, and from these options you need to select any one. मतलब आपका पूरा professional level new regime में होगा, right? So that's why I said June 27 तक आपने जितने papers दिए वो old regime में होंगे. उसके बाद जो papers आपके बचेंगे, जितने हो गए पेपर्स उसका आपको क्रेडिट मिल गया. अब बैलेंस पेपर्स आपको न्यू रेजिम में देना है. तो स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आप अभी एग्जिस्टिंग क्वालिफिकेशन में है तो अपना ऐसे प्लान बनाइए कि जून 27 तक हो सके तो आपका पूरा ACCA हो जाए. और नहीं भी हुआ तो यू डोंट नीड टू वरी, यू विल सेफली ट्रांजिशन, राइट? Of course, students who start ACCA newly in 2026 definitely will experience the transition because it's, you will not finish by June 27 all your exams. And obviously, आप 27 में शुरू करते हो तो आप पूरा नया qualification ही करेंगे. So this is what you need to know. ACCA will reveal a lot of changes and their details as time progresses. What we'll do is we'll bring for you the latest updates on every change that ACCA brings. What you need to do is subscribe to our channel right away so that you can get all the latest information from time to time. Good luck.